under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Bulldogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Darryl McGrath, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings. And stepping in, Luis Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
The count now at 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Johnny McGee.
Next to stand in is Johnny McGee as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. So next to hit is Clayton Queen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Delgado has got it, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Reggie Guy, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start from this one.
Ready now is Brian Loftus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hitter, Brian.
And now
Loftus.
pitch on the way. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Rodriguez.
Next to dig in, Freddie Rodriguez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Lentigua is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Next to hit is Lamont Jones. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-1 to count. A ball and two strikes. Two out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Beal in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Jose Hernandez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB now. Hernandez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High and deep to right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
That is good.
So stepping in is Alexi Morales. He was responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Albert Ishii.
Albert Ishii.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Francisco.
And now Francisco Delgado. First offering. Bottom of the second here with no score. Into the corner and slicing foul. Guy isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another full count pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate, Pedro Mora. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three and 1. Brett Delgado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7. The center
plate now is Brett Delgado, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mora leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Left side. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Phil Lolich. He's the number 7 hitter, leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now at the plate here is Tommy Beal. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2. Rodrigo Lantigua will be next. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in next, Rodrigo Lantigua. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Strike called. 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 3-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Next up, Luis Hernandez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Eddie Ordonez.
The shortstop, Eddie Ordonez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting ninth.
So here is Alfonso Ibarra. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 to him now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
First pitch of the AB now. Brian Loftus is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Strike taken up in the zone. Ibarra, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 1, Second baseman.
Next, it'll be Freddie Rodriguez. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Johnny McGee.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Clayton Queen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
On the ground, softly towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch. You see this changeup down in the zone, almost ankle high with 2 strikes. A pretty good pitch, but the result isn't very good.
Yeah, the result, Dan's a ground ball with eyes through the middle of the field. And you know what it looks like in tomorrow's box score? A bullet line drive.
Jose Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Alexi Morales is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's own.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Andy Pins. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning.
Now
Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Phil Lolich, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Way outside. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Into the box now. Tommy Beal hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
In now, Rodrigo Lantigua, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
3 balls.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Luis.
So it'll be the Giants DH, Luis Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Up next
now into the box, Johnny McGee struck out in his last trip to the plate. Lays off 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
I just think we got a classic misread and a bad jump by the outfielder right there. Love the effort at the end trying to close the gap and make a leaping catch. But that man's standing in scoring position because of a bad initial first step.
Clayton Queen is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Giants on top, 7-0. And now in the box, Lamont Jones. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Albert Ishii is at the plate as he watches ball one. One and one. One out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Fastball just missed above the zone. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in will be
now
Francisco Delgado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball two now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Pedro Mora, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Jose Fernandez, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Alexi Morales. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Delgado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now back second base.
So now into the box is Andy Hins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Fouled off. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Striding in is Brett Delgadio. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Count even now at 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2 balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Eddie Ordonez will be next. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ordonez.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now, Alfonso Ibarra. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Brian Loftus is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 22.
So he'll depart here. And you know he would have. one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. At the plate, Freddie Rodriguez. And he lays off there 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ordonez on second. Loftus on at first with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Phil Lolich. Singled in his last at-bat. Howard Slade gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Slade, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Beal.
Into the box, Tommy Beal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Edge of the zone that time taken, and able to strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Luis Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Mora will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So now here is Johnny McGee. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants leave a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lamont Jones.
Lamont Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Sharp ground ball to third, right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Ishii. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down. So next to bat will be Francisco Delgado. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Lifted in the air out to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up is Clayton Queen.
Leading off for San Francisco, the right fielder, Clayton Queen.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 1.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Hernandez. He bounced out last time up. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, it'll be Alexi Morales. He flew out in his last debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Driven to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Pedro Mora.
The right fielder, Pedro Mora.
Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the next to bat will be Brett Delgadio. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Next up is Eddie Ordonez.
Ordonez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, Alfonso Ibarra. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Brian Loftus. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-2. Now it'll be Phil Lolich.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Phil Lolich.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Tommy Beal. And here's a ball hit in the air. Delgado trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Rodrigo Lantigua, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
2-2 the count. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Beal leads off first with 1 away. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. Heading out towards shallow right. Mora is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Giants lead it 9-2. Now to the plate, Freddie Rodriguez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lamont Jones.
At the plate, Lamont Jones, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McGee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now here is Albert Ishii, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Francisco.
Jose Salazar answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
San Francisco, number 16, Jose Salazar.
In now, Francisco Delgado. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Pedro Mora is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Brett Delgado. And that one yanked just foul. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Ishii at third, Mora at second with 2 gone. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's a run up. Now to the plate, here is Clayton Queen. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Harold Price comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next to bat for the Giants, Jose Hernandez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Alexi Morales stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Delgadio will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors and no one left on. We'll see 8, 9 and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number. Into the box, Eddie Ordonez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Not shortstop, Eddie Ordonez.
Now the pitch. Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now
ready to take his hacks again, Alfonso Ibarra. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brian Loftus. He's 1 for 4 so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ibarra stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alfredo Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Darryl McGrath allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more